Good morning. Today we are talking about transportation, and I have a fun story to read with you today. So first I'm going to ask you if you can guess what type of transportation I'm talking about. This type of transportation is something that you can do with your family. You can go on a trail with your family. You can go down the street with your family. It has two wheels or two tires, and it is usually one person rides on it. Sometimes more than one person can ride on it. Have you guessed what kind of transportation I'm talking about today? I'm talking about a bike. I bet some of you have been on a bike ride already. And if you haven't, I'm sure that you will soon. It's going to be nice out today, so I hope you can get out and ride your bicycle, or my kids have been also using their scooters to get around. So if you're following our lesson plan, today is Tuesday, and we are going to be reading a story about transportation. My story for today is by David Shannon. The publisher is Scholastic Books. And the name of our book is Duck on a Bike. Just like you, duck on a bike. So I want to just talk first, before we start reading our story, I want to talk about the parts of our book. This part of our book is called the spine of the book. It holds the book together. Sometimes it's glue, sometimes it's stapled. We call this the cover of our book and the back cover. And inside we call these the pages of our book. So I hope you remember, this is probably the hardest one. This is called the spine of our book. And this is called the cover of our book. And inside, we call these the pages of our book. Well, I'm going to get reading, so I hope you enjoy our story. Duck on a bike. One day, down on the farm, Duck got a wild idea. I bet I could ride a bike, he thought. He waddled over to where the boy parked his bike, climbed on, and began to ride. At first he rode very slowly and he wobbled a lot, but it was fun. Duck rode past Cow and waved to her. "Hello, Cow," said Duck. "Moo," said Cow. But what she thought was, a duck on a bike? That's the silliest thing I've ever seen. Then Duck rode past Sheep. "Hello, Sheep," said Duck. "Bah," said Sheep. But what she thought was, he's going to hurt himself if he's not careful. Duck was riding better now. He rode past Dog. "Hello, Dog," said Duck. "Woof," said Dog. But what he thought was, that is a mighty neat trick. Can you do any tricks on your bike? Then Duck rode past Cat. "Hello, Cat," said Duck. "Meow," said Cat. But what she thought was, I couldn't waste my time riding a bike. Duck pedaled a little faster. He rode past Horse. "Hello, Horse," said Duck. "Me," said Horse. But what he thought was, you're still not as fast as me, Duck. Duck rang his bell as he rode toward Chicken. "Hello, Chicken," said Duck. "Cluck, cluck," said Chicken. But what she thought was, watch where you're going, Duck. Then Duck rode past Goat. Hello, Goat, said Duck. Ma, said Goat, but what he thought was, I'd like to eat that bike. Duck stood on the seat and rode past Pig and Pig. Hello, pigs, said Duck. Oink, said Pig and Pig. But what they thought was, Duck is such a show-off. He sure looks like he's having fun. Then Duck rode no hands past Mouse. Hello, Mouse, said Duck. Squeak, said Mouse. But what he thought was, I wish I could ride a bike just like Duck. Suddenly, a whole bunch of kids came down the road on bikes. They were in such a hurry that they didn't see Duck. They parked their bikes by the house and went inside. There's all the animals. Now all the animals had bikes. They rode around and around the barnyard. This is fun, they all said. Good idea, Duck. Then they put the bikes back by the house, and no one knew that on that afternoon there had been a cow, a sheep, a dog, a cat, a horse, a chicken, a goat, 2 pigs, a mouse, and a duck on a bike. The end. It's a lot of fun to ride a bike. And it's a lot more fun to ride a bike with people you love and care about. So I hope that today or sometime this week you're able to get out on a bike ride or a walk or scooters or something really fun. And while you're at it, look for all those hearts around. We even have some hearts at preschool. So if you're able to drive around or bike around, go check out where we have some hearts at the preschool. Thanks.